Hey guys, it's me Elizabeth. Welcome back to a new video. Today we're going to be attempting something. Basically, I'm going to try a TBR video. I have tried these in the past. I have filmed TBR videos. And number one, I never edited or uploaded them. And number two, I never followed the TBRs. Specifically, last month, May, I decided, I'm going to do this cool TBR thing, and it's the beginning of May. I filmed this whole thing. I never edited or uploaded it, and I also never followed that TBR because I spent all of May reading Wiseman's Fear, and I'm still not finished with it, so I have about 200-ish pages left in this, so this is going to hopefully be finished in June. Today is June 1st, and I figured I will give myself a TBR. Now, I'm going to do multiple things for this TBR. First, there are a few books that I'm going to pick for the month of June just because I know I want to read them next. They're going to be just picked by my brain because I know what I want to read, right? But then I'm also going to do the wheel. I'm going to spin the wheel and pick a couple of books by that route as well. So, a couple of the books will be spun by a wheel and chosen randomly, and a couple of books are just chosen by me because I know that I need to read these. Books that were handpicked by me, I picked 3 books. Now, my TBRs are not super strict. If I don't follow them, that is fine. If I don't finish them or read all the books, that's fine. I don't expect to read a single book on this TBR, I'm going to be honest. I expect to read at least one of these books. But I don't expect to finish this TBR or read all of these books because it's probably going to be a lot. I think I'm going to probably put 5 books on my TBR. And that's a lot for me. I haven't been reading very great this year, so that's a lot of books for me. So, for the hand-picked books, I have Eden Conquered by Joette Bonner. This is the second book to Dividing Eden. I have been kind of curious as to what happens next in this duology, and it includes a Dividing Eden novella, Forbidden Fruit. So there's a novella in here too, apparently. That's cool. But I have been really, I want to read this because I really want to know what happens next. And for a little while, I read the book, bought this book immediately after, and when it came, I put it on my shelf, and then I kind of forgot about it for a little bit. But I need to read this because I want to know what happens next. And then I'm thinking, if I get the chance, that I might attempt to finish a series. Finally finishing a series, which is rare, but I want to read Rilla of Ingleside by Ella Montgomery. This is the last book that I have in Anne of Green Gables series. I know there's other books connected to Anne of Green Gables, and there's many other books written by Ella Montgomery, but this is the official last book in the series, the box set that I have. So I'm excited to finally finish off this series, because it's one of my favorite series of all time. Right. Then, I want to continue my reread of the Harry Potter books, so I want to read The Chamber of Secrets. I've decided this year that I'm going to reread Harry Potter for the about 10th or 11th time. But this time I'm going to be annotating them. I've already read The Sorcerer's Stone and annotated it, so I'm excited to annotate Chamber of Secrets because I've never annotated Harry Potter before, so I'm so excited to do this. It's so exciting. Now I'm going to spin the wheel, and I'm going to choose from my list of books that are lower on my TBR. So basically, I have this wheel app, and on the wheel app there's different wheels I have for different things. And I have one wheel that has my most anticipated TBR, which are all the books on my book cart that I know I want to read for a fact, and they're staying on the book cart because those are books I'm keeping that I definitely want to read. Then I have a stack of books over on my floor against the wall that just don't fit on my shelves, and also most of them are a stack of books that if I don't read them this year, I have to get rid of them. They're leaving. So therefore I want to do this wheel of the books because I need to get those read this year or get rid of them by the end of the year, so I need to read them or they're leaving. So I want to pick 2 books from the wheel of those books, and I will tell you what they are when I pick them. Okay, so I gotta admit, whenever I do that wheel, every time a book is chosen, I just want to skip it and skip every book, because honestly that stack is just full of books that, like, obviously I want to someday read those books, but they're just books that I'm like, I don't want to read that right now. I do not want to read that right now. So there were a few books where I was like, I'm not reading this month. If I'm putting 5 books on my TBR for 1 month, I am not reading Fyodor Dostoevsky for that month. I'm sorry, it's just not happening. But first book that was chosen is 8 Cousins by Elisabeth Alcott. This actually is a book that I started years ago when I was younger. I got this for my birthday from my grandparents, and I actually really like Elisabeth Alcott's books. I love An Old-Fashioned Girl, Little Women. Those are the 2 I've read so far. But I've been, ever since I started this, I've wanted to finish it. I forget why I never finished it at the time, but now I want to actually read this officially, so that's exciting. It's a good classic, I guess. And then we also have this Book of the Month book. It's called Sourdough by Robin Sloan. I don't even remember what this is about, I'll be honest. But this is one of those ones that I have to give it a shot or get rid of it, because just looking at this, it doesn't pique my interest. The only thing that piques my interest is the title, because I like sourdough bread, but it's like, and then I remember reading the description a couple of times thinking, oh, that sounds really interesting, but I just had this feeling, this isn't gonna be down my alley. I don't know why, but I just had this feeling, like I'm not gonna feel like reading this, or that I'm not going to enjoy it or something, I don't know. But this is my June TBR. I hope this works out. I hope I at least read the 3 books that I really want to read, these 3, and 8 Cousins. And if I DNF Sourdough, don't be surprised. I have a feeling I'm not going to be very interested in it, but I'm glad it got chosen, because I need to read it now or get rid of it, because I haven't had it for very long. So it's good that it got chosen. But yes, this is officially my June TBR. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to give this video a like, subscribe down below, comment, all of that. And if you're into history, historical, fashion, or sewing, check out my other channel linked below. Also want to mention that I am finishing this before I start any of those other books, so who knows if I'll even read 2 of those books, because who knows how long it'll take me to finish this. Hopefully not too terribly long, but we'll see how that goes. It's currently a Thursday, so the next 2 days I won't be able to read this. So we'll see how it goes. I'm also listening to an audiobook for The Count of Monte Cristo, so this is also part of my June TBR. So these 2 have to be finished. Well, this one has to be finished before I can start any of those, and then this one needs to be finished before I start any other audiobooks, because I do have a plan to eventually maybe listen to the audiobook for Ender's Game by Orson Scott Card, I think. So that is my June TBR. I will see you in the next one. I hope you have fun reading adventures. Bye.